We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams in that earlier in the season in Philly, with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Lance to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And that one hurts defensively. They forced him to the 30 yard, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Cowboys at 2-11 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason. Maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From midfield, here's Lance. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Lance looks to throw again. And he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because
they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your own team. You start playing a little more freely. And let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. They hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of this caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's off the ground. A surprise to all.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the offensive struggles of this team, and what will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have scout groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now this throw caught left side, but he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Bruh, what the fuck? Oh.
Second back right around the 30. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I tell you what, this was a much-needed drive and a much-needed touchdown at the end of this drive. They had not done much of anything in this first half, but here they put all the pieces together, and they get the score right before the half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second down and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, when he came through for them on this drive, no surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Lance. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He's got it at the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Third and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And here's Rodgers on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
And both sides searching for adjustments. And a second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Lance. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Lance. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. On the option, running left is Lance. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Yeah, he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Lance looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off.
78.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before
He's
he can
just
even get
choosing not
started.
to fucking
It's a
block,
loss
don't
of
you?
4 on the first down play.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
God.
He takes a shot
Oh.
with the release as this will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Lance now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Answer him, man. If you can. He's annoying the fuck out of me. Like, damn.
So
I was running once, so he was check with you. I don't know.
This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is...
Ooh, I'm not going to lose this far. Cowboys.
So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter. And that
I'm just going to play fucking dumb and let him get a 3-4 touchdown before half.
The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Responding to.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Escapes the defender. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The same dude that just ended up taking the Commanders.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal...
Well, it's because he was running the Commanders, and I guess he was told trained on him that the Commanders were food, and they weren't food.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go.
Oh my God, and Mulata runs right over the fucking ball.
Deep in enemy territory all the way at
this game is pissing me off.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training and understand this is the amount you have. Make sure
that silver and black dude
didn't happen in this case.
Oh no. Nope, that young rich dude, same way.
A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yeah.
So after the touchdown,
I can already see it now in the chat. It's going to be... These Cowboys are going to beat me. They're going to be dropping memes or shit.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
I like to, so I can get the free agent.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were
coming off the extra week of rest,
but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any
Titans
better
really
a lot in this fourth quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Yeah, at all.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to air one out.
Talking about Titans. Yeah, you can't miss it immediately.
Taking their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break.
What, Payne and Nova saying that shit?
The total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Yeah.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the
and my other trade is huge.
Dropped. 27 yards there, a first down.
Yeah.
Throwing his Hurts.
Exactly.
That is incomplete. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. Well, that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Yeah.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, there's a team on them, and
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down.
well, I can tell you now,
Still a chance
the young
if
Rick
they
is
can somehow get this one back.
close to black. What the fuck?
And they got it. They recovered it.
I just did an onside kick, and the way it went like behind me instead of like the way I tried to do it.
Trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that.
So of course I recovered it,
way
but
before it
it's
went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute?
Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Keely Ringo picks it off.
He just got a job, so
Here at their own 35-yard
he's still about to take a job.
3 picks he's
He was
got
passing
thrown
the
in this
invite.
game.
Oh, well, I told him I sent an invite whenever I got out of this thing.
Season of giving, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yeah,
This is
how can I
intercepted.
stand when they're regular teams up for a fucking ball?
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked
Who?
off.
The Commanders?
Criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are in the score. Look at where the clock.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Nolan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Talking about the young
They
Rich
need to
Crew.
work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Yeah.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find
I'll have to
something
look
here
at
on 3rd and
his
about
shit.
14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On play action, Lance. He'll fire deep downfield
Bruh.
from Lamb.
Ain't no way.
Defense uses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, he was a dude I faced with.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And it really came together with a good week of practice.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
They usually have been in since last night.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah. Yeah. I know he had DM'd me about his traits. I think
where we stand right
he
now
was
in
in
the
the chat
fourth
this
quarter, this
morning
is pretty
asking
much
about
out
him.
of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion
Yeah,
is
he joined.
he's been coached really
He joined
well
last night,
to
about
not show that
almost
he's having a
24 hours
problem.
ago.
You know, they
He
always
joined
tell
at
you no matter
7:14
what, you keep
yesterday.
throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's on.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I know what we got now.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Okay, so you just went at the Vikings. Alright, cool.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it,
Is there any traits that needs to be done, or do you already get them done today? Shit. They don't send them. Fuck them.